As I analyze my history underneath the umbrella of social studies, I think it'll be interesting to introduce myself via my family tree. I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way going up. I will dedicate the left-hand side to my dad and the right-hand side to my mother. I'm the first child, so I'll go first. My name is Trinity Douglas. I have two brothers. Jonathan Douglas and Christian Douglas. My dad, which is on the left-hand side, is John Douglas Jr. And my mother is Lakeisha. Her maiden name is Wright. I'll go ahead and fill in my dad's side. So my dad comes from John Douglas Sr. And my grandmother is Juanita Hambrick. I just want to point out that my middle name is Johnita, so it stems from my dad's parents, Juanita and John, so a hard J-O, which is Johnita. My mother's father's name is David McConico, and David is my brother Jonathan's middle name, so we definitely recycle names in my family. And my mom's mother's name is Lula. Lula Diane. Right? My dad's my dad's dad, so my great grandparents, comes from Robert Douglas and Elizabeth. I am unaware of what her maiden name is, so for this sake, I'm just going to put Douglas because they were married. My grandmother's side is Willie Ruth Hambrick, and I'll just put this. And her dad is Silas Hambrick. So from my grandfather's parents, so my great-grandparents, he is also David McConico Sr. And I didn't put my grandfather, he's junior. Sorry about that. And my great-grandmother, her name was Dorothy McConico. Well, her maiden name was Brown, that I do know. She's a Brown. I am unsure of, well, I think my mother's, her name was John Wright. My grandmother, her father's name was John Wright. And her mother's name was Mary. Okay, so this is as far as I can get without the help of my great-grandparents. So I think this was pretty fun to fill in. It's always fun to see who you come from, and just interesting how names tie into one another. So I hope you all have enjoyed filling this out with me. Thanks for taking the time to learn about my history.